Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another live stream. And also, if you're tuning into the YouTube video, I can blah 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 blah. Yeah, what up? What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to the live stream. And as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna do a quick little tutorial with y'all on how to get set up for forex. This is simply just setting up our charts and then how to figure out your next broker. Okay, it's real simple. I'm not gonna do any strategies. I'm not gonna do any of that. Just simply setting up your trading view and your broker. All right, so as you can tell, I already have TradingView pull it up on my browser, but we'll go ahead and sign out, and that is not how you sign out. So we'll go ahead, sign out, and we'll just make a new one real quick for y'all, and so you can see what's up. All right, so when you pull up TradingView, tradingview.com, this is the website you'll see. So from here, what we're gonna do is go to the top right. You're gonna sign in. I'm just gonna sign in with actually, you'll just sign up here. You sign up with Google. I'll sign up with my email right here. All right, so I didn't realize that was this was the account I already had on here. I thought it was my other one, but it's whatever. Anyways, so as soon as you pull it up, hold up, slow computer. Okay, this is what you'll see. All right, most likely you'll see a bunch of stocks on this right hand side right here. So if you're trading forex, you'll want to grab new symbols, and how you add that is add your symbols that you'd want. Anything that you could think of, you had it. You got stocks, funds, futures, forex, crypto, indices, bonds, economy. You can do whatever through this website. If you are analyzing the markets, use TradingView. Don't use your brokers. Don't use any of the other accounts. TradingView is where it's at. You got the most indicators and the most symbols out of any other website out there. It's the trading website for any serious trader. Okay, so from here you can add flags. As you can tell, I added flags to indicate different conditions within the market. It also tells you a bunch of other things that I never actually use. I think this is the last price, the changing, like how much percentage has changed. Yeah, that's how much that's how much percentage has changed, and this is how many pips has changed. I don't necessarily ever need that. I just need the symbol. But one second, y'all. Which hook?
The one you're taking.
No, but which hook?
Huh? Yeah.
No, which hook?
By the dogs.
By the dogs. Okay.
Okay, he wants you to call him today.
Jacob?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the insurance and everything.
He told me already. I already talked to him.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Okay.
But she does get lost.
I know.
I had to go get her.
Okay, I'll watch her. You going? You going now?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. Alright, little intermission there. Back to the video. Okay, so you got all of these symbols right here. You can check any of them out. I like to do forex, metals, oils, and indices. Alright, so here we go. Now, how to get your charts looking like my charts, okay? See, this is my strategy. It is called the DeLorean strategy. why it's called a DeLorean strategy is because of these EMAs right here. These EMAs trace the history of movement within the market, and from these EMAs you can find patterns that will help you determine your entries and your stop losses and your take profits. Okay, so in order to get these symbols, we're going to look for these two symbols right here. Well, this is really just this symbol right here, and this symbol, this indicator right here. I keep saying symbol. These indicators right here. Okay, and so how we add these indicators, we go to indicators and we look up DeLorean EMAs, as you can see. Actually, not DeLorean EMAs, not that one. Let me take that off. I mean DeLorean helper. You want to do DeLorean helper and DeLorean TDI, and also you really can only do those two. If you were doing the free plan, just these two is all you need. Okay, but if you are serious about trading, I would buy that full plan. And if you do buy that full plan, go ahead and get you sessions on chart. That is these colors in the background. That's these colors in the background. It just gives you a better visualization of what is happening in the market. Okay, so we got that covered. That's Tradingview. Once you have all of that done, you can explore some of these tools right here. So some of these tools, I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory. You got lines that you can draw. Depending on the type of strategy you're using, you have different tools you can use to help visualize. From here, you can, create your Fibonacci. If you're using this strategy, you can use all of these Fibonacci tools. Most of the time, I mean, with my strategy, I'm not using any of these. Really, the only things I use are labeled right here. You want to be able to visualize your long position, your short position. Oh, this is, I do actually use a Fibonacci. Sometimes, not all the time. Mostly for whenever you get like a long pullback, just to see where your retracement will end up most of the time. I also like to check my price. I like to check my my sell. This is, so what these are right here, this basically, this red is your stop loss, this green is your take profit, right? And then the middle is where your entry is at. So you can move it up and down. You can figure out your risk. This is your risk to reward ratio. All that good stuff. And then I use that, the vertical line, horizontal line. And so how you get all of this is you'll want to first find it, right? So forecasting will get you your long and short position, and then in order to get your tools in this helpful little bar right here, you just press this little star and it'll add it right onto your bar. Okay, and you can do that with any of the stuff that you intend to use. All right, so let me go ahead and delete that off my chart here. All right. Cool. So say you get all your indicators. How do you get your indicators looking like mine? All right, so for me, I go to this DeLorean helper, and in order to do any type of settings, you just double click the line. For me, I don't need the Asian session to be visualized, so I take that off. And I also take the A range off because it gets a little in the way. I don't like to look at it. It's kind of messy. I will be doing a video on my strategy, so all of these terms that I'm using will be explained on another video. This is simply a setup for this video. Okay, so how do you get your TDI looking like mine? You got to make sure you copy these exactly. I don't believe it's I think the numbers are a little bit different on yours, so just take a second, pause, copy these numbers onto yours on your DeLorean TDI. Okay, and then for here, go ahead and copy these numbers exactly on yours. You don't have to do the same colors. You can do whatever colors help you visualize what you're doing. But these are what I figured in my strategy to work the best. Okay, cool. So got our trading view set up exactly as mine. Let's move on to your broker. Okay, so there are two different types of brokers. You have a regulated broker, and then you have a unregulated broker. Okay, so for a regulated broker, you'll have let's look at it real quick. Okay, so this is your regulated broker, most popular regulated broker, Owanda. This is an American regulated broker. So when I say regulated, this means American regulated. There's obviously different brokers in different countries that are regulated in different countries, but most different countries don't want to be regulated under U.S. restrictions. This is one of those companies that does. The perks of regulated brokers is that you are guaranteed to not be scammed. Really, they have the FTC. The FTC has implemented a lot of regulations to ensure that the safety of your of any investors' funds are are being watched by by this commission. I don't know the exact regulations, obviously, as you can tell, because I'm not really saying a whole lot because I don't really know them that well. But they also, a lot of these regulations, they also limit the amount of capital that you're able to trade with. So they make sure that these regulated brokers don't use a high leverage or offer a high leverage, or there's certain certain assets you can't trade within a regulated broker, such as like commodities, or not commodities, CFDs. They just recently passed that one, actually. A lot of the cons, though, with regulated brokers is, as I said, it does limit your leverage. So that means you have a limit on the amount of money you can make. That means also it's just slower in general. It's very, very slow. And you really need a lot of capital. It's hard to grow a small account on a regulated broker. Okay, let's just be honest. It's very difficult. You need a lot of capital to start with it. I would only recommend going to a regulated broker if you have, 25K or more. That's what I'm thinking, really. I mean, yes, you can start with lower accounts on Oanda, but it's just slower, way slower. Now there's your second type of broker, which is an unregulated broker. These are totally legal to make money with. However, there are a lot of problems that do come with going this route, and that really just is the fact that, some of these companies do scam. Some of these companies do manipulate the markets. Some of these companies will allow you to trade and then just don't give you your money back, or they'll be finicky with your withdrawals. So you really need to do your research on it. I'm not going to recommend a unregulated broker to you guys, but I will show you the broker that I'm using. This is the broker I put my money into. I don't know how the withdrawal is. I don't know how the conditions in the market are just yet. I just did my research, and this is what I found to be the best one. And that is hold up, Sage FX. All right, my Sage FX is what I used. So we'll go to the front of it. This is what I'm using currently. And the leverage is a lot higher compared to Oanda. Oanda is a 1 to 50 ratio. Let me see if I can find it somewhere around here. I don't really see it. I'm gonna be honest. Hold up. Look, I don't really see it, but I know it's a 1 to 50 leverage, and this is a 1 to 500 leverage, so it's a way bigger opportunity to make money, and you can use as little as $10. So if you have a 1 to 500, that means you basically are able to trade, like you have $500 with a $10 deposit. Now, I don't know much about this. There is a couple of forums that you can check out that will give you more information. But what you really want to look for if you do go the unregulated route is you need to see if it is a straight through processing broker or an ECN broker. Those two basically guarantee that the broker is going directly to the liquidity provider and isn't putting you in their market, right? It's putting you into the market that everybody trades. So you really need to make sure that your broker is doing those type of practices and are not just basically making you play by their rules in their game. That's not how anybody else actually trades, and it's quite honestly a scam. And that's why there are strict regulations in America because of companies like that, like let me think. I mean, like Hugo's Way, or like there's a couple other companies I can't really think of because I don't even like thinking of them. But I've had my experiences with bad brokers, and took a hit on the chin, but it wasn't too much to where it was like, all right, it's the end of the world, but it was enough for me to really do my research next time I invest into a company. So that is how you set up your charts. I don't see myself streaming too much after this. I think I'm actually just going to be done after this because I was just going through the markets and really there's nothing here for me. It's a waste of my time, honestly. So tomorrow we'll come again around 4 a.m. We'll trade up until about 10, maybe earlier. We'll see how that goes. Appreciate if you guys watched this video from beginning to end, and I hope to see you guys be able to trade with me on the markets tomorrow. This tutorial video I was talking about earlier, where I actually teach you what my strategy is, I was thinking maybe like do a tutorial every week, or maybe I can start teaching y'all tomorrow. It really just depends on how crazy the markets get tomorrow. But regardless, I'm gonna cut it at that. I appreciate y'all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your